Okay, good day guys. Hope you're all well again. So yeah, this is the video that I'm going to share with you regarding the software, the trading software that we're going to utilize to backtest the strategy that I just spoke about. But just quickly, so on the strategy video, I'll explain to you like today's session trade. So I did actually take a trade. I'm in the trade now. So as you can see, we again just briefly want to cover this. We in the session, we had a clear displacement above this level. And after the displacement, we left behind the fair value gap. That was this zone right here. And the order block. So just below the order block is your stop loss, and you take the entry on the fair value gap. So in this trade now. So let's hope it can play out for 1 to 2. Now, I actually wanted to just target this level, but what I in my head is what I'm going to do is if we reach this level, I'm going to go break even. And there's also actually another liquidity level right here because there's still voids here that might need to get filled or imbalances that needs to get filled. So in my head, we can actually push up all the way to this zone. So I believe this trade should work out. We'll see. Okay. Getting to the backtesting software. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share a file with you. The file is going to be, let me just go to my files. Okay. The file is going to be this file. So SoftFX Forex Simulator. Okay. So this is just one, EX4 file. So that's like a expert advisor or expert for MetaTrader 4. So the first thing you need to do is either you need to download a MetaTrader 4 platform. So what I'm using now is just the Exynos one. So you can go onto Exynos site and download MetaTrader 4, because what I've seen is if you just go to Google and you search for MetaTrader 4, MT4, and you want to download it, it shows that yes, you can download it here, but the only issue is that once you start downloading it, it automatically downloads MetaTrader 5 for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it doesn't happen to you if you can download it like this, great. But it's just better to do it through a broker, to be honest. But you need the MetaTrader 4 platform, so not MetaTrader 5. So the other way you can do it is just go to Exynos or just Google Exynos MT4 download, and you can just download it straight from here. So you go into here or into the top one, it doesn't really matter. And then you download Exynos MetaTrader 4, you install the program, and then you should have it on your PC like this. Okay. Then you go into MetaTrader 4. So once I've shared that, remember now, I already shared that file with you. You have the file. Then what you're going to do is you're going to come up to File, okay, to the top left. You're going to go to Open Data folder. You're going to come. So first of all, you're just going to go and copy that file. Okay, you want to copy it. So for me, just go to Downloads. Come here, copy. I'm not going to do it over again now, but I'm just showing you. So you're going to copy this file. Then you're going to head over to MetaTrader 4, like I just showed you. Go into Data folder. Then you'll see all of this. Then you go to MQL4 Experts all the way up here. And then you're going to paste it. You see, I already pasted it in here. So you're going to paste the file in here at Experts. Okay, and then what you want to do is you want to come to Expert Advisor. So it's going to look like this at your navigator bar. If you don't see the navigator bar, just go to View, Toolbars, or Navigator. This must be on. Okay, so you want to see these things here. But normally it's standard. It will show. Then you're going to go to Expert Advisors, and you're going to refresh. You're going to right click and just say refresh. And then as soon as you refreshed, it should show up here. Then you have your Forex simulator. Okay. So how it works is once you double click it, okay, so let's just go out of this. So you would need a chart of some sort to be active. So I'm just gonna let it show all of the data window, or not data window, sorry. I just want to get it back to how it normally looks. So it would show the terminal, would show the symbols. No, it won't show the symbols. But basically, you want to open up a chart. So you want to come here. You want to open up any chart. It doesn't really matter. Just open up a chart, and then you'll get the chart. Then you want to just change some settings. So as you can see, it looks quite not cool. So you want to come to properties. You want to change some settings. So you want to basically add chart shift. So you can shift the chart. You want a candlestick chart, obviously. You want the ask price, because the thing with the simulator is it has a spread. So you can actually backtest according to how you would trade with a spread, because we always have a spread. Okay, show grids off. And then the colors, you can decide what colors. I like to use the black on white. Okay, so white background. And then bar up, I usually do slight gray. Bar down, slight gray, and bullish candles blue. Dark blue, and bearish candles red. Okay, and then click OK. And then if you zoom in, you'll see that it's going to look like this. So it looks quite clear. So it looks good. And you can shift the chart and all that. Then what you want to do is you want to right click and you want to save. Where's the templates? So you want to come to templates. Okay, so right click on this chart, template, save template. Okay. So if you save template, you can choose the template's name. So you can say whatever main template, doesn't matter. And you save it. And that's going to be important, because if you open up the Forex Simulator, you want to edit all the settings every time you open up a chart. You just want to right click, come to template, because now if I open up a new chart and I right click and I go to templates, you just basically say load template, or just choose one of these. So the main template, that one. And then you have your template. Okay, so you don't have to change all of that settings again. All right, so then what you want to do is, if you want to start backtesting, you come to Forex Simulator, you double click on it, and it's going to show you all of this stuff. You just say, okay. Then it's going to take you into the simulator. Now what you want to do is you want to not load or new simulator. You want to go to data center, and you want to download whatever you want to backtest, because now you first have to download the data. Now I already downloaded Dow Jones, okay, and I already USD, but let's say I want to download data for GU, okay. So I'm going to come here, download, and then how many years worth of data? I'd recommend like 2 years at least. Not download all of it, well, that's going to take a long time. So 2 years, and you just click download, and then it's going to start downloading all of the data. Now, as soon as it's done downloading, it's going to, show that it's downloaded and whatever. It's going to show the progress here. As soon as it's done, you can close this. Stop it first. Okay, so I'm just going to stop this for now. But I guess it's going to show update. So then if it shows update, you have downloaded the data. You're going to close this. You're going to come to new simulation, and then you're going to get all of the settings. Now this is where it's going to be important for you to kind of understand, because the one thing that I've noticed is the timing on the chart is GMT. So that's standard, like UTC 0, basically. It's UTC. GMT is UTC. It's the same thing. So it's going to be standard 0. So remember what I said about the backtesting of this. So this is what, 9 a.m. or 9 a.m. in our time and 11 a.m. Now we are +2. So you're going to take 2 hours back. So if this is 9 on the backtesting, it's going to be 7. Okay, so you need to remember that. Keep that in mind. So you're going to take your trades at 7 in the backtesting, because that's then going to be 9 to 11. So 7 to 9 in the backtesting. Okay, so remember that. Okay, so you're going to use the GMT time, but when you backtest, you're going to trade between 7 and 9. And then in the afternoons, you're going to trade from 2 to 4. Okay, because we're 2 hours behind, or GMT is 2 hours behind South African time. So just keep that in mind. All right. So, and it's basically 4 hours ahead of New York time. So if you used to -4 UTC -4, where the kill zone is 3 to 5, it's going to be 7 again, 4 hours plus 4 hours for GMT. So that's standard time. Then you're going to go to, so you're going to select whatever you want to backtest. So let's say Dow Jones, for instance. The spread, keep it at real, because then there's going to be a spread and it's going to fluctuate according to sessions. That's good. Pip size, leverage, all of this can stay the same. Okay, so this stays the same. Then history on chart, everything stays the same. Everything stays the same. All right. So, but what you want to do is there's one setting. I don't see it here. Where's that setting for rewind? Okay, let's say start simulation. No, it didn't give me the option to. There's just one setting. Sorry, guys. I just want to. Here we go. Okay, so let's go again. So GUA, GMT, starting balance, whatever, 10,000, because that's normally where you're going to start on your funding. GMT. Now this bar where it says rewinding allowed, no. You're going to say no, because you don't want to be able to rewind. I want you guys to untick this box, because when you share the data with me, you shouldn't have been able to rewind and take the trade over. And, you know, it needs to be as real as possible. So rewind not allowed, and then you say start simulation. Then you're going to get this, you know, you're not going to see any charts or nothing. You're just going to get this box. Now, what you're going to do here is select visual mode. Okay, so you can drag the bars up and down, stop loss and all that. And you're going to select charts. Okay. Once you're in charts, you're going to select the time frame. So remember, we're only going to trade the 5 minute. So you're going to add that. And you're going to open up maybe the 30-minute or the 4-hour. If you just want a bigger time frame picture of where liquidity might lie, but you're not going to trade on that. So let's say 1 hour. Add that. Okay. Then you're going to open up the charts. So that's open and that's open. Now, again, you on your normal chart, so you're just going to right click, template, main template, and the same for the other one, main template. All right. Now you can actually start backtesting. Okay. So this up here, to the right-hand side, you're going to see you have a forward and backwards. Now you're not going to be able to go backwards, but the forward one is actually going to, you know, move price forward as it was. Okay. And then you're going to, let me just forward it. So what you can do is we just want to get this thing also here to the left. So you can select, if you want to forward a bit faster, you can select it needs to forward in 1 hour. And then you're going to hit this bar. But this one is going to stay 5 minutes. As you can see, it's on 5 minutes. So, but this one is now on 1 hour. So each time you hit it, it's going to forward 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour. Okay. So we want to go to 7. Okay. So between 6 and 7, I'd like to use the 5 minute one, because then I want to see what's happening before the session. Now, again, you want to see where the liquidity is. You can go to the 1H. Okay, and you can kind of see, okay, we are bullish and there might be liquidity above. So maybe our buyers is buys for the session. Okay, so let's say we are looking for buys for the session. Now we wait for 7, because we're not allowed to trade before 7. And 7 is actually then 3 a.m. In New York time, and it's 9 a.m. in South African time. Okay, 7. So now we want to look for trades. So then if you want to place a trade, you can adjust the lot sizes here. Okay, that's fine. You can adjust the lot sizes, but that's not too important for me, because remember, we're always going to use basically a 1 to 2 hit trade, whatever. So the lot size isn't too important, but I want the data of how many trades has won and how many trades have lost. So that's all data that I actually need to see if you can be profitable with the strategy. So let's say, so you can keep the lot size as it is, because the data will just show me the wins and losses. Okay, so that's the most important thing. Okay, so keep that as it is, it's fine. And then you want to go, so let's just see if there is a trade setup here. Okay, looks like we're displacing to the downside. So let's say we're looking for sells, just for this argument's sake. So here's our void. So you can see the void between this level and this level. So there's a void here. From here to here, there's a void. Okay. So what you want to do is you want to go to pending, because I want to put a sell limit in. You're going to say sell limit, and it's going to show you different bars. So it's going to show you this orange bar. That's going to be your actual market order. Then the blue bar is going to be your take profit, and the red bar is going to be your stop loss. So the stop loss just above. And if you look to your left, it'll kind of show you the USD value. So that's how you determine if it's a 1 to how it's going to be 1 to 2. Because if it's 65, you just times that by 2. Okay, so 130 is going to be our 1 to 2 ratio, and then you say accept. So once you say accept, it's in the simulation. So once that's triggered, it's going to show profit, loss, all of that stuff. Now let's say it doesn't get triggered, you can just cancel. So you just say delete loss or delete all. Once just as long as it's not triggered yet. But if it gets triggered, so let's see. Okay, so this one does not get triggered. Now remember, look at the time. So remember, it's 7 to 9. So it's already 9 now. So it's out of our zone. So there's no trade. Okay, then you delete loss and you carry on to the afternoon session. So afternoon session is 2 hours. So it's at 2 p.m. So it'll look like it seems like it's going to be now soon. So let's see where the market is displacing to. Okay, so it looked like it actually displaced to the upside, and there might definitely be liquidity above. So I want to look for buys, and we already have a fair value gap. I'm going to say buy limit. I'm going to place my buy limit just at the fair value gap, stop loss below. So stop loss is, let's say 110. So I'm going to go for 220, take profit. So again, don't stress about the money. It's just for you to see where you want it to is, because I need to see your hit rate on the strategy. Okay. And then you forward again. Okay, that got taken out super fast. Okay, so that's a loss. So let's do one more example for the next day. So now that's a loss for the session. So let's go on to the next day. I'm going to go to about 6 o'clock, and then we start forwarding again. Okay, let's just check. Let's actually see if we can win a trade. So, okay, it looks like we are really bullish, but we might push down to fill this void before pushing up. So let's see what happens. Let's see where it's displacing to. Okay, 7. Okay, it's displacing to the upside, but it's not giving us a void. Let's see. Okay, now it's displacing to the downside. Okay, there we go. So we have a very small little void here. Okay, or fair value gap. So sell limit right there. Stop loss above. So that's what, $50. So that's going to be $100 TP. 1 to 2. Except, okay, let's see if it gets triggered. Okay, we got triggered. And that's actually another loss. That's bad. Okay, that's fine. Remember, we're not going to be emotional about the trade specifics. We're just going to we want a series of trades. So over a series of trades, you should be profitable. So let's go on. Let's go on to the afternoon session. Okay, so now it looks like we're going to displace to. Okay, it looks like we want to displace lower. So it's 2 p.m. now. So we're looking for entries. No entries yet. Sorry, there was an entry. I can't go back now in this February, so that's done for. So I was looking for buys there. But it's fine. Let's look for another. Okay, so we have another clear displacement to the upside, breaking structures. So we want to buy limit. I just want to get a few trades going so you can actually have some data to work with. Okay, 55 stop loss, $110 TP. Okay, so let's see if we got taken out again. Okay, we're already at 2, 3 now, so we might get another entry. Let's see if we can get another entry. Now, guys, remember, I'm just going through this. I'm not actually putting in my mind to see exactly what trades I want to take. I'm just going through it, so that's probably why I'm losing as well. 90, so 180. See if we get triggered before the session ends or before the kill zone ends. No, we don't. Okay. So that's a delete. Okay, let's do one more example. Even if it's a loss, it's fine. I just want to show you how it works, and then you can then backtest it properly. Okay. So let's go to the morning. 6. Now, just check the time frame. I believe we should push up into this double top fair value, small fair value gap there. So we should be pushing up, but let's see what happens. Okay, I'm going to look for buys. Okay, it's 7 now, so I want to break a structure of this high. There we go. And there's no fair value gap. There is one down here, but not with the displacement. So we can. So let's say I want to go with this one. Sitting down here. Now you can take spread in consideration as well on the buy side. Stops below, so 25-point stop loss, 50-point run. Now, if it displays higher again, I might put in another order. So let's just see what happens. Now it's coming back, and it took me out again. Damn. And that's actually pushing up. So that was just a proper liquidity grab. Nothing we can do about that. But again, you get the idea. So I lost all my trades, but it's fine. I'm not backtesting properly now. I'm just showing you how it works. And then what you want to do is after you've taken a series of trades, so you want to take at least like 40 trades or 50 trades, like I said, and you want to do it properly. So not like I did now. You want to analyze properly. You want to have a proper thought process when you go into trades. So I haven't done that now. But so once you've done that, you want to go and you want to come to save, and you want to save simulation. Okay, you can export it to MT4 as well, but you want to save simulation, and you can create a folder for your simulation. So I have this backtesting sims right here, so you can save it here as, let's say, use 30 test video, whatever. You save it. Okay, then simulation is saved. So even if you go out, you can just come back and load the simulation again. So you don't have to take 40 trades in one session, in one sitting. You can take trades over a series of like, let's say you spend 1 hour to take 10 trades. That's fine. Then you can take a break, come back the next day, whatever. But at the end of the day, you need to at least take 40 to 50 trades before you share it with me. So, but then it's saved. So let's just go out of this, quit simulation. So then if you come back to your broker or your MetaTrader, you can just load simulation, and you can say backtesting sim, and you can choose which simulation. So this last one, and open, and you're gonna basically, it's gonna load everything as it was, exactly as it was, and you can just continue. Okay, so that's it. And then if you want to share it with me, it's very simple. You can just what you can do is you can share the simulation itself, because I want to actually see the trades, because as you can see, it shows the buy and sell levels where you buy and sell. So I want to have you share the simulation with me as it is, because then I can just load it up on my MetaTrader, on my Forex simulator, and I can have a look at the results. Okay. So what you do is you then, let's say you DM me. Just going to use an example from Bellman. I'm going to use you as an example. All right. So let's just say I want to come here. I want to say plus, upload file. Then you're going to just go to your, wherever you saved your backtesting data. And, sorry, no, this is the right one. Where's my backtesting sim data? Here we go. Okay. And you want to share, so this test video one, that's the one we did now, and you want to share that file with me. Okay, so once you do that, then I'll be able to download it and have it. Okay, cool. So that's it, guys. Super simple, super easy. Please watch this video again if you don't understand it. And as soon as you backtested the strategy properly, send me the results so I can have a look at it and see how you are. If you have any questions, also DM me and we can cover it. Okay. So yeah, I'm excited, guys. Let's see how this trade did. It's still running. Well, it's getting really, it actually sniped through the liquidity zone there. So I might I might actually go break even at this stage. Yeah, I actually took this trade with a small funded account that I just started this morning. So let me just go here. And I'm starting small because remember, it's the first time I'm actually trading the strategy because I want to trade it myself as well with real money to actually see if it, yeah, to work with you in real terms. So I can show you real results, not demo results, because there's a big difference between demo and real money. Okay, so yeah, so I'm gonna move stops to break even, so I don't lose anything. Boom. So let's hope it doesn't come back to break even. But now I'm break even. So you guys, okay. Enjoy your day and please let me know if you have any questions. Thanks. Cheers.